Hi, my name's Rich Roth. I'm with the IX Ranch in Big Sandy, Montana. I'm the vice president of the ranch. I'm also an owner in the ranch with my family. We've been here since 1955. And there's two families that are involved in the ranch. We are about 126,000 acres, and we are all in the county of Choteau County, Montana. We are comprised mainly of deeded land. We have around 60-some thousand acres of deeded land, and the remaining balance is broken into state, federal, and private leases. We really are predominantly, we're cow-calf. We run about 3,500 mother cows, and out of those cows, we sell all the steers in the fall that are on those cows, and all the heifers are developed at a feedlot down in southern Montana, with about 2/3 of those being sold as feeder heifers, and the remaining balance coming back as replacement heifers back on the ranch. The goals of the cow herd, as we speak about that, is really to be moderate in our cow size. We live in a country where there's not abundant grass or water. You can have good years and bad years. So my main objective is to have cows that have longevity. They have great heterosis. They can basically handle the conditions that they're given because of where we live here. And so those cows, our mature cows, weigh around 1,250 pounds. And we are looking for moderation in those. We don't want cows that are over a frame score 6. So therefore the genetics that we purchase, we do not purchase large bulls. And so we're looking for those traits.
Brandings here on the IX Ranch are done early. We try to brand calves around 30 days of age. It allows us to get those cattle branded and out onto the pasture quickly to alleviate any overcrowding and overuse of pastures in close to our locations. We would brand typically around 200 to 230 head per branding. Our focus is to be able to get cattle in, get them branded, get them back out and paired up quickly. So we would accomplish that typically in about 2 hours for a branding of that size. We do Nord Forks and also use wrestlers depending on the crew size we have. Both forms help us in the labor situation and the efficiency of getting the calves branded quickly.
So the overall cow herd on the ranch is actually quite dynamic because there's a lot of things that come into it. Everything from how we handle the cattle to how we select the cattle. In our country, we need cattle to produce beef on very low inputs. And so in terms of genetic selection in those animals, we need animals that can convert on not the best grasses. We have good grass, but you never know how the year is going to go. So again, that moderation and having animals that can convert the grass that we have into beef ultimately. And so in all of that too, in terms of being our objective of basically being the best producers of beef that we can, beef quality assurance is one of the huge things, and it's a very encompassing program within the country. And actually in 2020, the ranch won the National Beef Quality Assurance Award.
So what does daily life at the IX look like?
Well, it starts very early in the morning, up at 5 5 o'clock to go out to work by 5:30, and then depending on what has to be done, normally it's take care of horses until breakfast, and you start your day right after breakfast, and you either gather or fencing, daily chores just around the house or something like that. Come in for lunch, you get your meal, your lunch, get a little break, and then it's back out and whatever job has to continue to be finished in the afternoon. And then, even though it's supposed to get off around 5:30, most of the time we go longer than that, just kind of until the day is finished or whatever has to be done. So, that's about it.
So we start here down close to Big Sandy at the Whitcraft location with the alfalfa on our center pivots. We would work from here to our east locations doing alfalfa also on center pivots. Then we rotate back to the Whitcraft, putting up the grass hay here that we do under flood irrigation. And then of course we would do second cutting as needed throughout the ranch in the same rotation. We have a fairly small haying operation as far as equipment. Very simply, 2 balers, 2 rakes, 2 bale trucks. I guess our big goal here is to get the hay up and off, and so we can get our water back on our pivots to grow our second cutting.
People of the ranch, you know, one of the big things that's been here when I first came back to the ranch, we'd started this internship program, and it started off pretty rudimentary and all that, but it's really grown in the past 15 years. And the whole purpose of that was to basically take an opportunity to educate, and while working on the ground, educate young people in the industry with how we felt that they should be taught. There are lots of different ways to run a ranch. There's lots of different ways to do things, but we feel very proud of the fact that we always have strived to do the right thing and be progressive and do that. And so we thought if we could pass that along, we would be doing a service to our industry. So
well, for us, the internship program started initially for the need for seasonal labor, summer labor in particular, and then it kind of worked into the spring session also. We feel it's a great way to give people a taste of what it's really like out here, and what ranching on this scale would be like. And not only the sheer numbers of cattle, but I guess what the mental and the physical inputs that a person has to put into this. So I think it's a great way for young people to learn and to find out if maybe this is really what they want to do.
In my experience, not everybody sticks out the internship, so I would just tell them, like, even if you don't like it at first, just to stick it out, because a lot changes throughout the summer and there's a lot of different things going on that aren't going on at the beginning. So just stick it out, because you'll end up learning a lot and you'll have a lot of fun.